The Mentha Matrix, an industrialized biomass canopy engineered for high-density volatile oil accumulation. Essential oil volatility audit. Liquid lipid structures are securely stored inside fragile surface glandular cells. The Peppermint Vacuum, a high-efficiency system deploying synchronized field chopping and direct mobile steam extraction. Manual canopy extraction sampling, verifying total dry matter accumulation ratios before harvesting.
Trichome fragility assessment, evaluating the volatile aroma release parameters under direct physical pressure.
Field density bricks verification, confirming the internal moisture parameters are optimal for mechanical harvesting.
Mechanical ingress automation, activating high-capacity rotary disc cutter bars at the base of the crop canopy.
High-shear basal stem decapitation, executing clean cuts 5 centimeters above the root crown interface. Continuous biomass intake ingress, moving the raw vegetation toward the internal chopping cylinder matrix. Controlled geometric size reduction phase, chopping the plant tissue to maximize volatile cell exposure. Pneumatic volumetric biomass discharging, projecting pulverized assets through an adjustable air jet chute. High-capacity sealed containerization strategy, storing fresh biomass immediately to prevent volatile oil evaporation. In-transit evaporative loss mitigation. The airtight walls lock in the raw organic aromatic profile. Field-to-plant logistics integration, immediate transfer of volatile biomass assets to the processing station. Facility processing ingress protocol, aligning the filled mobile tubs with stationary extraction ports. Vertical overhead material handling phase, positioning the raw asset pool above the extraction bays. Stationary matrix mechanical docking, locking structural seals for high-pressure fluid integration. Hermetic vessel perimeter enclosure sequence, preparing the chamber for deep, high-temperature steam injection. Gaseous boundary pressure stabilization, preventing volatile gas escape during active processing loops. Structural compression lockdown logic, ensuring maximum seal durability under dynamic pressure stress. Thermal energy injection ingress, flooding the base of the locked tub with saturated steam assets. Internal pressure parameter augmentation, forcing superheated steam through the packed leaf bed. Hydrothermal boundary layer infiltration. Steam temperature scales past the lipid evaporation index. Intracellular glandular cellular rupture phase. Steam bursts open the delicate surface oil trichomes. Volatile lipid vaporization kinetics. Essential oil components convert to a gaseous state. Co-distillation gaseous phase blend, creating a single high-temperature mixed vapor stream. Gaseous asset evacuation protocol, channeling the vapor mix toward the main condenser array. High-velocity vapor transport dynamics, maintaining thermal insulation to prevent premature dripping. Overpressure safety boundary protection, regulating safe gas velocity limits inside the manifold. Thermal energy extraction phase, passing the hot mixed vapor through an isolated cold water environment. Heat sink energy absorption, creating a drastic thermal differential to spark immediate phase changes.
Phase condensation kinetic dynamics, transforming gaseous oil and water back into a liquid emulsion state.
Fluidized gravimetric decantation ingress, entering the primary oil-water separation matrix. Hydrophobic lipid stratification logic. Essential oil components separate cleanly from dense water.
Density buoyancy separation phase. Peppermint oil displays a specific gravity value below 0.90.
Continuous surface lipid decanting phase, isolating pure essential oil from the underlying hydrosol water. Hydrosol coproduct separation flow, collecting aromatic flower water for downstream cosmetics integration. Volumetric yield tracking phase, real-time data capture of the active extraction rate parameters, centrifugal moisture micro-purification phase, eliminating micro-droplets of water suspended inside the oil matrix, high G-force phase separation dynamics, achieving absolute chemical clarity by stripping moisture, refined dehydrated liquid asset emergence. The oil has reached terminal clarity specifications. Bulk commodity bulk maturation ingress, moving clear oil into temperature-controlled stabilization banks. Anaerobic headspace gas purging protocol, displacing oxygen molecules to stop lipid breakdown. Cold chain environmental baseline preservation, preventing heat-induced decomposition of active volatile menthol. Post-extraction vessel de-docking protocol, removing the spent biomass container from the steam port. Spent straw organic matter evacuation phase, dumping the boiled brown peppermint waste away. Agricultural waste biomass consolidation, diverting the spent mint straw to a local fertilizer factory.
Analytical molecular purity assessment ingress, mapping the exact chemical structure of the batch. High-precision automated sample injection sequence. Monoterpene concentration verification loop, validating compliance with pharmaceutical-grade standards.
Acid value potentiometric determination protocol, checking for long-term storage viability indices. Sterile small-scale consumer containerization ingress, shifting bulk assets into commercial glass units. Micro-volumetric liquid filling optimization, preventing overflow drops of the high-value oil asset. Hermetic dropper cap thread engagement mechanical torquing. High-speed pressure-sensitive label application. Robotic secondary materials handling and inventory consolidation. Mobile traceability logistics data verification. Multimodal distribution. Distribution network fleet deployment. Final supply chain perimeter closure. The product leaves the facility. High carbon alloy cutting surface geometry. Organic sap residues on mechanical elements. Dynamic steering system, hydraulic fluid pressure actuation. Internal combustion engine, particulate discharge. Mechanical coupler load-bearing interface linkage. Friction mitigation, boundary layer grease replenishment. High tensile steel cable, elastic strain deformation. Thermal efficiency loss mitigation barrier wrap. Atmospheric dew point thermal interaction. Heat exchanger thermal gradient monitoring. Effluent hydrothermal fluid discharge cycle. Fluidized coalescence surface area optimization. Inline microfoliar contaminant solid liquid separation. Hydrostatic fluid level buoyancy indication. High-velocity linear air cylinder closure validation. Dynamic harmonic vibration kinetic energy absorption. precision machined rotor axis alignment optimization. Dual-stage gas pressure regulation control monitoring. Gas tungsten arc welding material structural integrity. Clean in place internal tank hydro scouring sequence.
Effluent hydro transport gravity system ingress.
Flame ionization quantitative detection phase.
Central Laboratory Information Management System entry.
Electrostatic surface contaminant particulate neutralization. Non-laminar fluid drip volumetric loss event.
Electromagnetic energy, copper core, thermal dissipation. Automated corrugated container geometric erection phase.
Ion exchange, hydromineral hardness mitigation, regeneration cycle. Electromagnetic inductive AC voltage step-down phase.
Pneumatic utility system thermal rejection sequence. Central supervisory control and data acquisition interface tracking.
The Mentha extraction operational milestone accomplishment. Purified volatile commodity flow visualization. High-value purified pharmaceutical lipid end product manifestation. Interfacial surface tension, hydrophobic dispersal demonstration. Integration and synchronization of the total mobile hydro steam harvest loop.
System, standby, equilibrium, calibration state.
Harvest motion.
Mechanical engineering supremacy.
The mechanical peppermint harvest. The Peppermint Vacuum. Only on Harvest Motion.